rewrites the whole book, changing up my strategy. Do you see this whole still? This shit is automatic. I speed up in traffic in Orlando like it's magic. Look at all these foreign clothes, you know you like the fashion. Can't nobody tell me that you walking around fresher than me. Just a few friends, cause it's never many. Rolls Royce in the roof, got the stars underneath. I was on the water fighting like Muhammad Ali. Had the crowd for a while, now we back.
Look at this. This is fire. This is fire, my friend. Like, yo, we're gonna walk through one time. Screw it. We're gonna walk through. We're gonna walk through, son. Yo, this is fire. Oh, this is fire. This is fire, yo. This is fire. Oh, we gotta walk through again. We gotta do another walkthrough. Yo, screw it. All right, my creatives, listen, it doesn't stop. So right now, we are here with one of the owners of All Terrain Agency, right? Correct?
All
Terrain Collective. All right, let me get that right. We gotta clock that, my Claire. We gotta clock that over here, okay? Listen, we gotta get right to it. This display right now, this booth, we might have to put it for day one on my top 5 list. Might have to. And I just got here. So I want to know from you, like, what was the thought process going into, like, all right, it's AdWeek, this is our time, we've had a great year. What do we want to do to, like, really knock it out the ballpark?
Okay, great question. So Verve Labs is an AI company that is powered by people. It's their differentiator. And so what we needed to do here was explain for all these great potential clients of theirs, this advertising week is filled with potential clients for Verve, about how they can bring their worlds to life for their brands. So bring their ideas to life, bring worlds to life, bring their audiences to life. So we built this experience as a very much like a pass-through, immersive journey through Verve's offerings.
Right.
And we had to be really thoughtful because it came together pretty quick.
Okay.
5-6 weeks.
Wow, okay.
And, it's a great brand. They have, they're emerging, they're on the rise. This company is blowing up. And so today and through the next 4 days, the advertising world is going to get to know who Verve is.
Ooh, well, definitely for sure. I mean, off this display, I mean, the first thing for me, as you see it, my creatives, when you walk through, it makes you feel like you're going through like the internet or you're going through the ethos of AI. Let's just say it like that. In a way, you get that feel. So I want to know also from y'all, like, what strategies really like impacted y'all the most when coming into this like 5-6 week plan?
Okay, so first of all, Verve's got a great creative team led by Jeremy Smallwood, and what they told us is they want people to understand how to work with them. So you have to start from the base. What's the KPI? What do you want people to walk away from? They want to understand when to bring Verve into the conversation.
Right.
So we started thinking about what's the journey for when somebody is going to start the collaboration with Verve. So we were thinking through every touch point of how the brand intersects with their customer. So you'll see throughout this booth that you have an opportunity to build your own AI agent. Yeah.
Wow.
So they're working, their engineers are here. They can build an AI agent for you in real time. Pretty cool, right? We are introducing the different types of clients they work with. So there's a whole museum wall back there that showcases Stanley, showcases Aveeno, all the different brands and the way that Verve has collaborated with them. So we want to show the work, how to work with them, show the output of the work, and then take people on a journey of how Verve could interact with their client brands and the workflow inside the agency, the brand. So we really had to break it down to build it up.
Okay. Yeah. Now that's what's up. And now let's really stick with All Terrain. Now you were telling me off wax behind the scenes, it's an all-woman team. Now, let's pinpoint it. Let's say that the last 15 years, that's been kind of like the occurring, not theme, but more so the occurring like way of business now. For you as a woman, and also to just seeing it a change in the industry, how fulfilling is that to see that like come in front of you?
Well, we are the very first female-founded version of our type of agency, which is an experiential marketing agency.
Right.
So, when we first started showing up in boardrooms, we were very unusual for it to be female-led. Today, we definitely do have guys on our team. I don't want to discount.
No, that's fine. No, and,
but
being transparent.
We are. You're right. In the last 15 years, you've seen more and more female companies, female brands, female leaders put forward. But hey, you know what's going on with the politics?
Unfortunately,
There's some step backs being taken.
Right.
So it's more important now than ever that we, as women, shine through in industries that are as competitive as ours, that we are highlighted for the work we do, not only as being women, just by being very strong competitors.
Right.
And this is a really competitive industry, and we have incredible women on our team that, really care for the work, I think, in a different way than maybe an all male-led team might.
Right.
It's just a different sentiment, and it's a different process.
Right.
Does that make sense?
No, it does. No, I mean, I'll add on to that. I definitely feel that when it comes to women in the field of like technology, advertising, entertainment per se, there is two different types of views, right? All right, I'll keep it above. From a man's perspective of us in entertainment, we're kind of more logical and pure direct. Like for women, it's more persuasive. It's more intuitive. There's things you guys think about. There's more you see. There's more that you see than a man would see. And it's not to say man versus women thing, but facts are facts, at the end of the day. So when it comes to even me for a brand, I'm not going to lie, with my team that I have probably, it's 3 of them? It's two women and 1 guy. You know what I'm saying? But the reason being is because, I'm more direct. I'm very direct. I'm not going to lie, I'm very direct. Y'all know my creators.
So it says your hat.
So it says my hat, right? So, but when it comes to certain situations, or for that matter, if I need leverage for something to be finalized, okay, maybe Reemo can't just be in there. Okay, maybe I do need a woman to like make the flow or the vibe, make it different, to land the deal. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about landing the deal. It's about always closing at the end of the day. So for me, I've never had an issue with, okay, if a woman's in the lead, great. You know why? Because at the end of the day, she'll break down the wall. Okay, fine. I pick up the pieces from behind, wherever the case may be. At the end of the day, I'm confident to know that Reemo is still going to be Reemo.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Well, diverse voices are important. You have to have diversity on your team. And I'm not just talking about men and women. I'm talking about all kinds of diversity. Because in the industries that we serve, we aren't serving one type of person. We're serving a very big population.
Right. Abundance of people.
And so in order to have authentic branding and authentic marketing, authentic advertising, you need diversity on your team in order to speak to the public that you want to get excited.
Right.
And women, men, yes, we definitely have a different approach often.
Okay.
Although I've seen some pretty cutthroat women.
Oh no, of course, no, by all means. I mean, let's not get it twisted. It's not. I'm not saying it in that regard, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we're in 2025. I mean, to not expect an all-woman staff, or for that matter, a predominantly woman staff, that's kind of barbaric. You know what I'm saying? I know some men are like, oh, what are you talking about, barbaric? No, it is, because at the end of the day, we're in technology. All right, it can't just be male dominant. You know what I'm saying? It has to be everybody dominant. And at the end of the day, like I expressed before, okay, you may not be the type to land the deal in the room just with aggression. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, there has to be some swag. There has to be some persuasiveness. There has to be some kind of way to attract. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So, like I said before, okay, I could ease my ego back, or I could be like, okay, let her lead. Cool, no problem. I still know I'm going to be Reemo Morat.
Yes.
So, that's just what it is at the end of the day.
As it should be.
Right, exactly. All right, last but not least, we're pretty much in the fourth quarter. Take us for y'all, like your reflection of like what you felt for this year, for the first 3 quarters.
Yeah. Well, if we want to really lean into why we're here at Advertising Week, AI has been a predominant player in a lot of advertising and marketing. What I say as an experiential leader is that experience live, in person, this and this is going to be more and more critical as we get People are getting fatigued from digital advertising.
Yes.
AI comes with a little bit of distrust.
Yes.
So I think the balance between technology and media and in-person and live experiences are going to be critical in 2025 going into 2026. You're going to see Gary Vaynerchuk, if everybody knows who he is, just talked about the biggest trends going into 2026 are unplugging.
Yes.
And also live experiences. Love to hear it, because obviously that's where our bread is buttered. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. No, and to add on that too, I mean, even on a hip hop sense, even you've been hearing a lot of figures talk about bringing back street teams, bringing back, person to person, type of transactions. Because at the end of the day, we've done enough. I think even over the pandemic was a huge overload of technology.
For sure.
Yes, people did win at a tremendous high rate. And if you didn't benefit from that, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how you didn't benefit from the pandemic, but that is what it is. That's another case, another story. But at the end of the day, you are 1,000% correct. We got to get back to the in-person. We got to get back to the social motion.
And I know you work with kids.
Yes.
So that's the most important, is to teach them to get off their devices and look at each other in the eye from time to time.
Yes.
And so I think good brand marketing that involves bringing people together, building community around a brand, is more critical than ever.
Okay. All right, you already know what it is, my creators. This is Brook. You know what I'm saying? It's here, all terrain. You got to follow them. Listen, if you want to get your brand up, you got to go through them. We're here, AdWeek. You already know what it is. Hands over the eyes. 8 to 1, baby. It's the 2 up, turn the 2 over. Ruger's up. You already know what it is.